Who do you think is going to rent this?
I think it's going to be a young-ish couple that are adventurous, that are probably going to come and spend 2 or 3 days at the Stampede, and then they're going to go to Banff or to Canmore, maybe up to Jasper.
When it comes to the Calgary Stampede, not every visitor can afford a hotel room, which is why it's great that there's options like this camper on Airbnb. For $150 a night, this is where you can lay your head during the Stampede.
This is basically a queen-size bed.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's very, very comfortable. And people can either sleep up here or this pulls out to a bed as well.
It's one of 5 properties Liz Tompkins is renting out on Airbnb. Her other 4 are condos.
Well, that's 40 nights potential vacancy, and there's only 3 nights that are left unbooked so far, and Stampede hasn't even started.
With over 1.2 million people taking in the Stampede over 10 days, demand for a place to stay is high. And that can mean some easy cash, especially if you live near the grounds, like JOLEEN, who's becoming a first-time Airbnb host.
In Calgary, we all have to be super creative about how we pay our mortgages these days, and that's my most recent creative way.
Renting out her entire home during the 10-day event for $280 a night, JOLEEN learned that she can up the price considerably.
I didn't know how to price it, and so I talked to a friend of mine who has a basement suite that she prices, and she says it's a 1-bedroom, normally, you know, $50 a night, and on Stampede they do $150.
Everybody wants to come to see the Stampede once in their life.
After a fun time hosting tourists last year,
we went out with them one night and showed them out. We went to Wild Horse and showed them around and showed them a bit of the Stampede experience.
KURTIS McGillivray is renting out his spare room at his downtown condo for about $120 a night. So while Calgarians find ways to fleece their pockets with the cash cow that is Stampede, it also means visitors have a choice on how deep they want to dig into their pockets.
You're making a bit of a profit, and I mean everywhere else is hiking it up anyways, but it's still cheaper than a normal hotel.
And what kind of experience they want when they visit the greatest outdoor show on earth.
I can really live in a small space quite easily because most of the living you end up doing outside, right? And of course during Stampede people are going to be outside of the grounds, you know, all day. So yeah, and then when they come back it's really cozy. Light a couple candles in here and it's really super nice at nighttime.
In Calgary, Tara Overholt, City News.